Well, it was another scorcher. And both the show, the temperature, I mean, it was hot Sunday in Newport. It must have exceeded that tonight. Stu looked like he was drenched 2 minutes into the show. By the end of the show, he was shirtless. The look of disgust on it. He takes the shirt off, and people were wanting the shirt. He's like, all right, if you want the shirt. And he tossed him his sweaty, disgusting shirt, looked at the camera with like, oh, God. But the fans love him. They just wanted they wanted a piece of this King Gizzard show. Stu's shirt was the Bachelor's handbag, I believe, is what Ambrose called it. Was that a bucket of chicken? I kind of missed that part a little bit. Like, what was going on there? And then the camera really wasn't on Ambrose until he tossed whatever it was out in the crowd. Was it really a bucket of chicken? Because then the chat here on the stream on YouTube was going nuts. Everything was chicken at that point. I mean, we had, everything was chicken. Raw chicken, chicken gizzard over here was a good one I saw in the chat. So let's just get back to the start with Extinction and Theia here tonight. Wow, it's like, oh man, Theia. Yeah, I still got Gaia. I still got that on in my head from the other night, and I love it. And then the Garden Goblin. Okay, we got to get Cookie involved. Apparently, Cookie looked like he was just about to drop out by the end of the night, and hopefully they had some water immediately backstage. Maybe even an IV drip of some sort. We had a little dripping tap action throughout here. I feel like we've had some dripping tap teases throughout the summer here, but they haven't got a whole lot of dripping tap crazy like they have with Iron Lung. Yet another killer Iron Lung. So let's get going back over here. Let's just try to go in order. Cookie getting it done on the Garden Goblin, one of my all-time favorite songs, the Garden Goblin. Evil Death Roll after that, and I think, I feel like maybe they finished up People Vultures to get him into Death Roll, and then that one just was very jammed out, That was our, we got the jam early here tonight. Started with the table, then we got a big jam section, then into the new songs, knowing, we're going to end with some metal. We finally got over to Hell. The Muddy Water, again, played with a little bit of the boogie there. I feel like maybe another, like Head On a little bit was a little bit of a mix-up there with Dripping Tap. So, certainly not a jam band, these guys, that's very clear during Death Roll. And then the Raw Field, Mirage City, Field of Vision, running through a little run of new songs here. Nothing too, there was something in there, or something. Oh, there was like a Zeppelin tease or something in there. Cavs was doing his things on the drum. I didn't take many notes here. If I sound a little flustered, it's because everything was amazing again. And like by the time you get every song, it's just like it's so great. The previous song, you almost like forget how great that was. So we get our run of new songs here, and I do feel like there was something cool in there that I'm forgetting. Maybe this was all chicken all the time. And we did get, I felt like a slight, like 1 second of Led Zeppelin in there. Joey's been carrying on about Hendrix. I don't understand that quite really, how Hendrix is a scatter. But was it at the end of Field of Vision, possibly? Cavs was just playing some drums. They're eventually going to get over to Iron Lung. And then a Joey or Stu or one of them played like 1 second. I believe it was maybe Moby Dick. Might have heard some. I don't know why I'm carrying on about this so much. Oh, well, enough about that. Then we get over to Iron Lung, of course. It's always going to be one of the big ones. This one right here was a pretty nice segment of the show. All of the jam segment here was amazing. The metal section was just, that was when it felt like Hell seemed like it was necessary. I don't know, it seemed like, I think maybe Joey said, let's skip Hell, and then he's mouthing Hell to somebody, and then maybe Cookie, Lucas, I don't know who lost their set list, but Joey had to inform somebody we are in fact going to Hell. They go to Supercell and then Gila. I don't know how with the temperatures there. They seem to raise at this point. This is when at some point Stu had to lose the shirt. I was worried about him, really, man. I mean, that guy, there was the perspiration was coming on hard and heavy early on tonight. Then we end with a jammed out Head On pill. Of course, it's going to be jammed out. And then, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, every night it's hard to pick what was my favorite part, maybe. I don't know. I like the table starting out. Then this whole jam section was amazing. Maybe the new stuff wasn't, it seems like they're just rolling through that. While it's almost like the fun part of the show, where everything else is just like, we are here to take your heads off. Another Iron Lung, huh? All right. I mean, I feel like it's all right. It's fine. Played every goddamn night. All right, that's it. I just feel like there's more to say. I feel like I didn't say anything. There's more to say. I don't know. It's kind of hard to recap these shows, man. It's like, ding, once they hit the bell, they are just off to the races. Don't leave you a lot of time to think, really. I have trouble thinking as it is. Whew, all right, so, pretty, another fact, it's like, the shows just go, that's another side, like, you know it is goddamn good when, like, the show starts and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, it's almost over? Like, an hour and a half flew by. Like, when they were starting the metal stuff, my thought was, oh, it's a little early. Maybe the metal stuff's not going to be toward the end. It was already 9:30. Like, where did all the time go? Well, you know what they say, time flies when you're having fun. Boom, I love you guys. I love King Gizzard. Woo! Woo! The only time it's appropriate to woo King Gizzard. Boom. The rules are changing quickly. Woos went from bad to cool. I don't know. Okay, maybe they're still not that cool. Stu kind of makes them cool. Let's be real here. Boom.